Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we're reading from Grantaraj, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 16, text number 3. This is the Sanskrit. Atapi Budara Sarvasa Prator Kalavatarasya Katham Vritha Yathopadesam Munibi Prachodita Slagyani Karmani Vayam Vitanmahi. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Although we are unable to glorify you adequately, we nonetheless have a transcendental taste for glorifying your activities. We shall try to glorify you according to the instructions received from authoritative sages and scholars. Whatever we speak, however, is always inadequate and very insignificant. Dear King, because you are a direct incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, all your activities are liberal and ever laudable. Purport. However expert one may be, he can never describe the glories of the Lord adequately. Nonetheless, those engaged in glorifying the activities of the Lord should try to do so as far as possible. Such an attempt will please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Chaitanya has advised all his followers to go everywhere and preach the message of Lord Krishna. Since this message is essentially Bhagavad Gita, the preacher's duty is to study Bhagavad Gita as it is, understood by disciplic succession, and explained by great sages and learned devotees. One should speak to the general populace in accordance with one's predecessors, sadhu, guru, and shastras. This simple process is the easiest method by which one can glorify the Lord. Devotional service, however, is the real method. For by devotional service, one can satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead with just a few words. Without devotional service, volumes of books cannot satisfy the Lord. Even though the preachers of the Krishna consciousness movement may be unable to describe the glories of the Lord, they can nonetheless go everywhere and request people to chant Hare Krishna. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Srimate Devamrita Swaminiti Namini Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharini Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Pasyatya Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Adhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So thank you Priti Vilasani Mataji for giving me this opportunity to speak. I see that Bhakti Sangha by all Team F is very hot. So many international speakers and exalted devotees are regularly speaking. So I feel honored to be part of this that even I get an opportunity to participate. So very beautiful verse and purport by Srila Prabhupada. A lot can be said about this. Here it says, um, the devotees, the citizens are glorifying Prithu Maharaj. So it is explained that whenever somebody does something wonderful, whenever a devotee does something wonderful, if we just glorify that devotee, then we get the same blessings that the devotee by all his hard work. On the other hand, if we speak bad about a devotee, then we get the karma, same karma that the devotee got for doing something bad. Not only that, if we said something bad about another devotee, and which is not true, sometimes it happens, then what happens? We get double the karma. So to speak nicely about another devotee is actually free and it's easy, and we get so much things. So that's what we see here. The behavior of the king, of course, he's Supreme Personality of Godhead, but kings in general, back in the day, they were Raja Rishi, and their activities are so wonderful that the students are super inspired, and they feel inadequate to glorify the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Chaitanya Charitamrita says that even Ananta Sesh with the 1,000 hoods, if he starts glorifying the activities of Panchatattva, even Ananta Sesh won't be able to come to the. So here we can see they're glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead, which is the process. And Prabhupada gives a very amazing purport explaining the position of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he makes it very easy for us. He reminds us what is our family business, what is the process. So the process is not just glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but also to spread his glories. Here it's said about Haridas Thakur that Advaita Acharya said about Haridas Thakur that, many people, Haridas, they behave, but they do not preach. And some people, some devotees, they preach very nicely, but they don't behave nice. But you, Haridas, your behavior is excellent and you're an excellent preacher. So this combination is what Prabhupada is stressing in this purport. Prabhupada says here that Lord Chaitanya has advised all his followers to go everywhere and preach the message of Lord Krishna. Since this message is essentially Bhagavad Gita, the preacher's duty is to study Bhagavad Gita as it is, understood by the disciplic succession, and explained by great sages and learned devotees. And Prabhupada goes on to say, one should speak to the general populace in accordance with one's predecessors, sadhu, guru, and shastra. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met with the Kurma Brahmana, as we can imagine, having the association of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it's, it's actually unimaginable good fortune. So when Kurma Brahmana met with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he served him so nicely and he had his association. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was about to leave, Kurma Brahman approached him and said, like, this materialistic life, this family life, is like scorching me. Samsara dhavanala. It's like a forest fire. Please take me with you so that way I can just be in your association and serve and chant and like this. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him, don't speak like this. This is imperfect renunciation. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him, Yare dekhe tare kaha Krishna upadesh. Amara gyay guru hana tara hedesh. He says, under my instruction, you become a spiritual master. And whoever you come across, whoever you meet, you tell them about Krishna consciousness. And this way, under my instruction, you become a spiritual master. So Srila Prabhupada also